Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. We're just winding things down for the year, and what a way to wind things down with another W900. So this is a beautiful W900B heavy spec truck. We're in the showroom here. Let's check it out and see what this truck is all about. All right, so like I said, we are here in our showroom, out of the cold, and we're looking at this brand new, beautiful 2025 W900B heavy haul truck. Before we get into it, I just want to take a moment and say thank you to Stefan Marsolé for purchasing this truck for me. This is the second truck that he's bought off of me. Last truck was a T800, but this one here, it's the W900, and it is the last one that I will sell with this red interior. I thought that I had the last one that I did a few weeks back with a red cab, day cab, but this one here, I forgot that I had snuck it onto this one. So this one is got the red interior, but we'll get into that here in a second. But looking up front, Stuart, just keep on walking. Looking up front here, we got the beautiful W9B grille. Just a really tall cab. Like I'm standing up right in front of it here, and it's right over my head. We got this nice wreath on here, just a little bit of Christmas decorations. We got the straight chrome bumper. We have the 7 ribs all the way across on the front grille, which are optional. It comes standard with 3. So those are done there. And as far as the color, this is beautiful gray. It is a graphite color with a nice metal flake in it, and the sun is popping out so we can get a little bit of a metal flake showing through there. So this is a 20,000 pound front axle with the 16,000 pound spring. We have the 385 wide steer tires on here, and then we have the large offset rim. So you can see here, it's quite small. We have some other trucks that we sell with a little bit deeper offset. So this one here gets those wheels right out to the edge of the truck. We have the 2.5 inch rubber fender lips on there as well. And then up on the side of the hood, we did the elephant ears over the air intake, along with the 15 inch air cleaners with the bolts on the inside. Now up top, we at our shop here installed additional lights on the cab. So those are the additional roof lights there. And then we have factory beacons on there. Now something else that we have, you can notice the stainless strip underneath here. I'm just going to turn those on. Or did we do, oh no, I forgot. Ha, we did them without the lights. So we had these put on from Shift Products, so the cab and sleeper panels. So those are the 3 inch. And there's no lights on them there. So something that's a little bit different on this truck here, it has the larger fuel tank. So these are the 28.5 inch diameter tanks. So you'll notice here the tank is quite large, and then we have those J brackets running underneath. Now, the purpose of that is to keep the tanks a little bit shorter, a little bit bigger diameter, keeps them a little bit shorter, closer to the cab. Some of the things that you have to trade off, you can't get the 7-inch fuel tank straps, and then you get the J brackets underneath. So that's kind of a trade-off there. And then here is the large def tank. As far as this bunk goes, this is the 72-inch Aero Cab Aerodyne sleeper. It's got the windows up top and the little vents on the top there with the little windows that pop out, which is nice. Those are factory installed miter cut pipes. So those are 54-inch tall by 7s, and those are miter cut. So that is a published or unpublished option that we can get on our trucks. Something else to pay attention to, this truck here, you'll notice how wide these mirrors are. This is a factory installed 10-foot mirror width option. So it comes standard with 8.5-foot width, but here this one is got the 10-foot mirror width right there. So coming around the back of the bunk here, we have a painted red frame, and we have the roof, the work lights up on the side of the sleeper, nothing on the back of the sleeper. And this has got a ginormous fifth wheel slide on here. Had to get some special approvals in place to allow them to put it that far forward without having to put a frame insert on this truck. Now this does have our 1/2-inch frame rail, so this is our 10 and 11/16 by 1/2-inch thick rail, so it's a little, or there's a rail right there, so it's a little bit thicker, heavier duty rail on this truck. And actually, wait, no, this one doesn't. I'll double check what frame rail size we have on here. But yeah, we went with the super long fifth wheel slide. Now this is needing to be slid all the way forward so that when they're pulling a Jeep, they can lift the Jeep up off the ground and call it jumping it. They can jump the Jeep, but it's not really for hauling a load with it all the way that far forward. If it was, we would have needed to put a frame rail insert into the frame. So a little bit of dancing around with engineers to get that to work, but we got her done. Truck has New 46,000 pound suspension, and we got the 46,000 pound rear diffs on here as well. Michelin X Multi-Energy D tires from the factory, fairly limited with what we can get on for tires with greenhouse gas regulations, among other things, but tires is one of them. So here is the rear diff. So you can see here it's geared with 391s, and then we have disc brakes on this truck all the way around. As far as the rims go, these are the standard mirror finish, so no Durbright finish on it. It's got that nice shine to it. And then here is the additional fuel tank, and then a large gap for a toolbox of sorts to go in there if you want. Here is your DPF SCR regen area. So this is a nice enclosed aluminum polished box. Now I'm not going to open the hood just because we got Christmas lights on it and Christmas ornament, but it's a 565 1850 torque rated engine. And let's go inside the cab and finish off this interior tour. All right, so stepping on up into this beautiful cab, the B cab. It is getting to be a thing of the past, but we still can get him. It is a very nice cab. As far as the interior goes, we have the Diamond VIT with the red, Bordeaux red interior, which is nice. It's sunset, it is done. We can't get them anymore. So like if you're ordering a truck now, or if I'm ordering a truck now for a customer, I cannot get that red interior anymore. So it's kind of nice to see it for the last time, but say goodbye. As far as the dash goes, we have a full gauge package all the way across. So full physical gauges. And then there's the diff locks up here, fifth wheel air suspension up, power divider, fifth wheel, air suspension inflate, beacons, fifth wheel slider. There's your PTO, your auxiliary light switch, hazards, traction control, a couple spares, ABS off-road, and then regen and another spare. We have a few interior light switches here, and then there is the back bunk lights. This truck is ordered with the smart wheel, so you got your Jake's Cruise right in the steering wheel with a nice leather wrap. and this is an 18-speed manual transmission. So there are only two 18-speed transmissions you can get going forward, a 2050 torque rating or a 2250 torque rating. Everything below that in an 18-speed is discontinued by Eaton, so very limited with availability on certain models of transmissions. As far as these seats, these are the Sears Ultra Leather seats in black, so very nice, and they complement the interior very well. We have the nice wood grain dash all the way across as well, so that's a nice touch. And then up top is the CB radio. Obviously, you can see this truck has the split windshield with the rope down around it. Let's take a look into the bunk. As far as the floor goes, we have that nice carpet all throughout. Just put on the bunk lights right there. So in the back here we have, this is a liftable lower bunk. So you can just pull that straight up, and you have a little bit of storage right there. I'll actually throw a couple things in there for now. There's the additional lights there that we had to take off the truck. Down there is the winter front. We have the curtain for inside the cab, and then safety gear, fire extinguisher, first aid kit, and flare kit. And then this is a storage pocket right here, and another storage pocket over there. So nice to have some of those features. There's your owner's manuals. We have the upper bed, the upper mattress, so it's a double bunk. And then a little mirror, some storage on this side, storage over here. And this is the refrigerator. You can keep a 6-pack of soda in here, or whatever you'd like. There you go. Down here we have the additional optional cabinets or drawers. So those are a sales code that you have to pick, even though you order the Diamond VIT, which gives you the cabinet doors on everything up top. Those are still optional. You have to pick those. So that is 8570000 is the sales code. That is a way to get those drawers down below. On the back here we have a factory S-bar heater. We have the bunk heater controls and air conditioning for when the truck is on and running. There's a fridge switch, your sleeper lights, your cab, your panel light right here, and then there's a little alarm clock. We have an additional light there, lights up top, lights over there. So lots of lights. We got your factory speakers, and yeah. As far as these armrests, they are stowable, so they do pull back and you can flip them out of the way. So that is a option. It is not standard, so you got to pick that if you'd like it. So there you go. All right, so there we go. There we have it. There's this week's video, the final video of the year. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all of the new subscribers this year. Thank you very much for being a part of the community. For those who have been with us from the beginning, great to keep you around here. So hey, and again, a big thank you to Stefan Marsoli for purchasing this truck. Thank you for coming back to me, and appreciate it very, very much. So hey, looking forward to the new year. I just, all the viewers that are watching this, I just want to take a minute to wish you blessings in the new year, and hope that health and prosperity follow you over there into 2025. I know 2025 is going to have in Canada some challenges with our greenhouse gas regulations, with availability on certain configurations of spec, and yeah, so it's definitely going to be an interesting year, to say the least, coming ahead. So if you are interested in following and subscribing to this channel, you can hit the subscribe button down below, or you can go up top here and go to my website, thekenworthguy.com. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and have yourself the world's best day.